If you came across this video, that means you're either thinking about becoming a registered nurse or you are a medical assistant and you're thinking about becoming a registered nurse. Either way, this video is for you. I got all the information that you need, so stay tuned to the end of the video.
I found you, girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down too. Yeah, I found you, girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down too.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, baby, welcome to the party. My name is Shay Marie. Please make sure you guys are all liking, commenting, and subscribing, and make sure you turn your post notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time that I upload. First things first, let's get into what a registered nurse is. A registered nurse is somebody who takes care of patient needs, period. You want to empathize with patients. You will be administering and discharging patients, charting patient vital signs as well as medical history, medications, doing IVs, administering medication, doing phlebotomy work, any type of blood drawing, urinalysis, period. Okay, there's so many things that you can do as a registered nurse, and the pay is good. As a registered nurse, you could work anywhere in the healthcare. Okay, you could work at inpatient or outpatient facilities, doctor's office, hospitals, emergency rooms, urgent cares, assisted livings, nursing homes, anywhere. Okay, you just need to find your specialty and then go there. Okay. So as a medical assistant, you literally do this same exact thing, okay? Like literally the same exact thing as a nurse. And I know you're probably wondering like, well, if I'm doing the same exact thing as a nurse, why would I become a nurse when I could take the short way out and become a medical assistant and do the same thing? Well, why would I become a medical assistant when I could get extra pay by just becoming a nurse? Well, there are certain things that you cannot do as a medical assistant that nurses do. You can do everything that I just said with the exception of IVs and administering medication. Now, I've heard some medical assistants pretty much say that they administer they administer medications and they do IVs. I personally would not do it if I was you because that's not in your scope of practice. Listen, I know wherever you're hired at, some people, like some of these doctors or these offices, they'll make you or try to make you do these things. Stand your ground, because at the end of the day, the doctor is still going to be a doctor. They're still going to have their practice. You, on the other hand, okay, you're out of here. Like, you will lose your certificate, which is fine if you have no interest anymore in the situation. But at the end of the day, do it at your own will, okay? You cannot do IVs and you cannot administer medication. I mean, you can get it ready, but you cannot physically give it to the patient. And you also cannot, give medical advice. I've seen literally with my own eyes some medical assistants giving out medical advice. That's not in your scope of practice either, because sometimes you don't even know what you're talking about. And even if you do know what you're talking about, anything happens to a patient because of your medical advice, you're going to be in some serious trouble, okay? So like I said, do at your own will. Certain things you just cannot do as a medical assistant that nurses can do, period. Now, what I would say is it's also cheaper to keep her. And what I mean by that is a lot of these places will hire a medical assistant before they hire a registered nurse, because you can do majority of the things that nurses do for lower pay. Like, it sounds crazy, but it's true. You can do majority of the work for lower pay. And whatever you can't do, the doctor is just gonna do, because at the end of the day, both medical assistants and both nurses report back to the doctor. That's just how it works. Like, they report back to the doctor, so at the end of the day, why I'm gonna pay you X, Y, and Z when I could pay her just X? You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how it works. And then you'll have some offices that would just go for the registered nurse. Why not just cut out the middleman, because you could do the extra step. Some offices are lazy. Me personally, I would say if you have the time to go for nursing first, if you have the time and you know that you're actually going to be focused, because you need to be focused when going for nursing. It's not nothing to play with. You need to be focused. If you have the time, then go straight for nursing. Like, it just makes sense. Why not make more from the very beginning? You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to go all the way for your bachelor's in nursing, go all the way. I'm saying do your big one. Like, go for your master's in nursing, then your PhD. Like, do it all, because I know that's what I plan to do. That's what I plan to do. Now, me personally, I became a medical assistant first. As you guys can see, I'm currently a registered medical assistant, and my journey was a little different. I'm not gonna say I didn't have the time, but I didn't have the resources nor the knowledge to actually go for nursing first. So I went for my associate's degree, and I wanted to go for my associate's in nursing. But at the time, these colleges were telling me that it'd take me almost 3 years to get my associate's in nursing. Y'all heard me, right? 3 years. 3 years for an associate's in nursing, when an associate's is only 2 years. 2 years, you guys. Like, so I wasn't with it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in my head, I'm just like, no, they're bugging. They were telling me I had to do a full year of prereqs. Then I had to apply for the nursing program, and if I got into the nursing program, that was an extra 2 years. So for me, I just decided to take baby steps, which was becoming a medical assistant first. So I got my associates in medical assistant, and then I actually got registered. So I'm a registered medical assistant. Now I've been accepted into the nursing program, and I'm getting my bachelor's in nursing. I'm gonna take my NCLEX exam to become a registered nurse, and then I'm gonna go all the way. I'm going for my master's. I'm going for my PhD. Like, I have no other choice. I have a daughter now, and it's like, we gotta make it. We gotta make it. So if you think that you're someone who has to work, has a kid, you don't have any help, taking baby steps could be beneficial. Why not? Who's gonna judge you? It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get it done, as long as you get it done. And that's something that I had to realize. I felt like when I first jumped into the healthcare world, it was just like, if I don't become a nurse now, I'm never gonna become a nurse. And that's really how I felt. But no, here I am, about to be 27 years old, and I'm just being accepted into nursing school. I'm super excited, okay? And other ways I've heard people do it was they became a medical assistant first, or a CNA, which is a certified nurse assistant. Then they went to school for LPN. Then they did RN. I'm just doing MA, medical assistant, and RN, and I'm excited about that. Like, no one's gonna choose your path and your journey for you. You have to choose it. And again, it's okay. You don't have to be in a rush. Like, even if you're in your 30s, your 40s, it's okay. As long as you get it done. Just get it done and do it your way. Nobody can tell you how to do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what's best for you. And that's it. Knock it out and get it done. So if I had to choose RN or MA, I don't know. I'm kind of like, go straight for your RN if you have the time, but if not, baby steps first, MA, RN. And the good thing about it is I can still work as a medical assistant while I'm going to school for RN. And it's just because I have help with my daughter. If I didn't have help with my daughter, I don't know what I would do, okay? I don't know how long I'd be working a medical assistant without going back to school, but I decided the time is now. This is my perfect time, because my daughter's not even 1 yet. So by the time my daughter turns 2, I'll be a registered nurse. Like, and that's still perfect for me, you know? So again, don't let nobody rush you. Don't let nobody talk down on you, because a lot of my family was talking down on me about medical assistant. Are you going to school for medical assistant? What does medical assistant do? And let's talk about it. You really don't have to go to school for a medical assistant. You could just apply to be a medical assistant. They'll train you. They'll teach you everything you need to know while you're going to school for something else. But this was something that I did for me. Like, I'm happy with my choice. I was excited when I graduated with my associates in medical assistant. Like, that was big for me. So just doing it my way is huge. Don't let nobody discourage you, because at the end of the day, they're not you. You can't do things how other people do it. You have to do it how you're gonna do it, how you want to do it, and everything's gonna work out within God's time. Like, and God's time is always perfect. It may not be when you want it, but when He want it, yeah. So I'm excited about that. Again, if you guys are indecisive of which way to go, think about it. You know, make a little list and check off everything that works out for you. Do you have the time to actually focus? First and foremost, that HESI exam is hectic. And for some colleges, you have to do a HESI exam and a TEAS exam. Like, thankfully, I only had to do a HESI exam. Like, come on, that stuff is crazy. It's hard. And then having a kid and still working, like, it's just too much, okay? So if you have to take baby steps, take baby steps. And if not, go straight for it. But remember to always go all the way. Make sure you do it when you want to do it, how you want to do it, and go all the way to the top, okay? Thank you guys for watching my video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you have any questions, make sure you guys are leaving comments for me. Please make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. I enjoyed doing this video for you guys. I do have a lot coming as far as showing you guys how it is being a medical assistant, and of course motherhood itself, because y'all know I'm a mom. Okay, so thank you guys. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing, and see you guys later.